Hello once again and welcome to the channel of truth. You know me. Today we are here to hold a little discussion on your salaries here in the UAE, because a friend of mine on the platform requested for it, and I promised him I was going to make a video on it, because I know he's not the only person who is or who wants to know about the salary structure here. Salaries here are a bit of a challenge sometimes, since the country has no, let's say, minimum wage. What you say as to cleaners, say minimum wage should be maybe 1,000 dirhams. No, it's not like that. It's not. It's based on the employer who is employing you, and then how he's going to pay you. You have to say only European, and I say you have to say only American could seek the same job as a black man or as an African. Okay, that it's the possibility of the European earning higher salary is high. The European might earn higher salary than you, the African. The American might earn higher salary than you, the African. Since you're coming from Ghana, you're coming from Nigeria, you're coming from Uganda, it is possible that they might earn more than you are supposed to earn. But that is no problem. If you are coming to the UAE to work, I would beg you not to settle for less. Never settle for less as an African. Okay? Never settle for less, because enough is enough. During those days when we were employed or we were being recruited to come in as cleaners, to come in as helpers near there, I think it's about time we put a stop to it. Okay, I don't blame any of us, because most of us wouldn't know what is really on the grounds until we get there. Because we be able to catch us, you hear mechanics, okay, as you come here, mechanics na be an master and kasa or send a can organa. There might be the boss or the kind of the mechanic himself, like the engineer himself. So you coming in, you are going to work under him, you are going to serve as a helper to that mechanic. Okay, you wouldn't earn as much as he is earning already in the company. Maybe he is earning about 12,000 dirhams. You wouldn't be earning the same as he is earning. Okay, that is cool. But if you are a mechanic and you are here to earn about 5,000 or 4,000 dirhams a month, I think it's a cool deal. Adia ba kwe ya bemubu wa hane say ope when it does so ubenya 50 million a month, 70 million a month. Why your projections say after 2 years I'm going to be able to go back home and then start something on my own? It's I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not like that. Say oba be duhano na say you employ as a helper. Helper naturally say you find a company kesiye, a big company that recruits about 50 employees, 60 employees, 100 employees, and they have huge machineries that work for them. They already have operators. They have operators who work on the machines as operators. They are in charge of operating the machines. So if you come, if you are employed as a helper, you are supposed to help that operator to fulfill the production of the day. What you are saying? Let's say PVC pipes. The operator is in charge of operating the machine so that the machine can bring out the productions or the pipes that you are manufacturing. Say bedrua, say manufacturer, you as the helper, you are supposed to do packing of that product now about. Since you are not working on your own, you have a supervisor, you have a superior who kind of controls your day-to-day activities. You are not entitled to a bigger or huge salary. And the salaries of such people as a helper, a factory hand, cleaner, maid, range from 600 dirhams to 1,500 dirhams. Okay, it's constant. That is the kind of salary you get. You get this kind of salary because your sponsor or your employer is in charge of sponsoring your visa. Your employer is in charge of your accommodation. Your employer is in charge of your health insurance. Your employer is in charge of your transportation in case you would leave out. Once again, I would like to urge those who find themselves in the helper position, the cleaner position, the house help position. Some more upgrade yourself to the security level, or a level that you can also earn some good amount of salary for yourself. That is why I first said don't settle for less. Okay, even if you find yourself in such position as we talk about now, try your best in this kind of try your best to save up money and then upgrade yourself for a better job, so that you can also take that huge sum of money to and get yourself some serious certificate. What you have? There's serious certificate now. Go do the course. It's a 5-day course. Let's say 1-week course. Unya 2,000 dirhams. Unya 2,500 dirhams. I'll wait me your certificate. Okay, and apply for a security job, which is going to pay you from about 1,800 dirhams and above to maybe 3,500, depending on the kind of upgrades you make in the serious certification. So ultimately upgrade you each and every time, you stand a chance of making more money at the end of the day. Okay, so if you find yourself in such position, don't stay there. Don't think that place is your comfort zone. That is, if you have intentions of staying in the country for a long time or a longer period. Graphic designers, security guards, we have taxi drivers. These people earn a little moderate amount of salary. Like they earn okay, they earn good. They earn between 1,800 to, let's say, 3,500 dirhams a month. Some certified graphic designers also take more than this amount that I am mentioning. Some companies may offer huge or higher salaries than what I am talking about now, but it depends. Most of the salaries that are being taken here is what I am discussing with you now. Jobs such as field attendants or park attendants or attendants also take a good amount of money. Some take 2,500 to 3,500 dirhams. Even a shop attendant, you can earn somewhere between 1,800 to 3,500. Okay, and I did a little research on some professions, like some professions that earn higher amount of salary here in the UAE. I would like to share this also with you. It states professions and then average salary per month. Okay, it says an investment banker. Okay, investment banker earns 45,000 dirhams. Okay, and then a chef, a chief chef, not just any common chef, but a proper chef in maybe a 5-star hotel or a big company here in Dubai, you can earn about 44,000 dirhams. A general manager of a company, a general manager earns somewhere around 35,000 Ghana cedis. A project manager earns 20,000 Ghana, 20,000 dirhams. A project manager earns 20,000 dirhams. A health insurance agent earns 19,600 dirhams. A human resource manager, an HR, a human resource manager earns 18,000 dirhams. Operations manager earns 15,000 dirhams. Software engineer earns 11,000 dirhams. Business development manager earns 14,000 dirhams. Teaching jobs, like if you're a teacher, you can earn 10,000 dirhams. If you're a tax consultant, you can earn 9,500 dirhams. If you're an investment analyst, you can earn 8,333 dirhams. If you're a graphic designer, you stand a chance of earning 7,000 dirhams. If you're a civil engineer, you also stand the chance of earning 7,000 dirhams, which means a graphic designer and a civil engineer earns almost the same salary here in the UAE. Okay, and then when you're a mechanical engineer, you earn around 6,000 dirhams. Okay, if you're a nurse, you earn 6,000 dirhams. So mechanical engineer and a nurse, the same salary here in the UAE. They both earn 6,000 dirhams. Okay, and then a customer service representative, that's a CSR, earns 5,554 dirhams. A legal assistant also earns 5,500 dirhams. A secretary earns 4,000 dirhams, and a domestic worker earns 1,830 dirhams. Domestic workers in house help and all those jobs. Now, we also have average salary in the UAE by sector. The finance and accounting, when you go to finance and accounting, the salary ranges from 10,000 dirhams, that is for junior accountant, to 120,000 dirhams, that's regional CFO. And then banking and financial services from 11,500 as an analyst. Okay, if you are an analyst, you can earn 11,500 to 142,500 as head of consumer banking. Okay, and then digital. When you go digital, you can earn from 12,500, that's junior graphic designer, to 72,500 general manager of e-commerce. Okay, yeah, and then technology. When it comes to technology, You can earn from 17,500 as a security analyst to 105,000 as a chief information officer. Okay, yeah. And when it comes to oil and gas, you can earn from 32,000 dirhams, that's a quality assurance manager, to 55,000 dirhams as a geoscience manager. Okay, so if you ask me, this is the little research that I made on salaries for you. I urge you not to settle for less. If you want to live a good and happy life here and not fake yourself to be something or someone that you are not, I urge you to come prepared and not to settle for less. So this is it for salaries. Thanks so much for having time. Until we meet again, stay blessed, stay focused, and open your brains.